Now, for this chat, I'm going to discuss. Well, actually, I'm going to take you through a little journey about music in my life. Actually, this thing started long time ago. When we were young, we used to take, radio cassettes, record music from the other one playing Seco FM, so that we can listen to these house music tracks during the day. But when I went to high school, I realized that there's a software that I can use and learn to produce music. So my neighbor was already, actually, he already had two popular tracks, GY Funk and GY2GP. So I never had a chance to sit with him and ask, what is it, or what software or DAW, as they call them, that he is using to produce music. But I heard it from a friend of mine, Roland Mashangai, who also had a computer. So, but Roland loved games and visual DJ, and they asked our neighbor Caleb to come and show them other skills of DJing. So when I went there, they told me that no, Caleb was here, and he said he is using Fruity Loops to produce music. So I took that Fruity Loops. It was Fruity Loops 7 in 2008 or 7, somewhere there. So Fruity Loops 7 did not play on the computer that we had at home. So I had to look for a small version of Fruity Loops, and I got Fruity Loops 4. Fruity Loops 4, I taught myself my way around it. So I learned how to produce using Fruity Loops 4. So in 2009, going around it, I could only make the drum patterns moving around, and I realized that there are other sounds, and then you can import and export. And I was like, what's this? Because I know that you can save a project, but I didn't know that you can make a whole song from that software in 2009. So I did back then. Popular songs were funk dub mix and funk, and then I did Seke funk. That's so that was the rhythm. So I was using my keyboard. I was playing around Z, V, the lower letters. So they had a certain rhythm. So I was used to that, and then I exported, and then this is a song. And then I took it to Roland, let's listen to this. And then he said, no, it's a song. But he didn't take it serious. And I said to him, I did this thing. And then he was like, no, let me install Fruity Loops 7 here. And then we found it more advanced because I was using Fruity Loops 4. So the same year, we said, no, we must go and DJ in a tavern, because you can play visual DJ better. Then you will play my songs too. Then we'll see the reaction. But we never tested that. People will just come. They want to play games. I'm busy. I'm giving a chance to produce. They want to play games. So they didn't understand what I was doing. So in 2010, I was not busy producing because now I was in grade 12. I had to focus. And then 2011, I went to university. I got a laptop. Now I was using a Fruity Loops 10. FL9. Then I met some vendor guys who were doing hip hop, and then they showed me how to use different DAWs using a FL that you can use this, you can take this, and then you can merge with this one, you can make a sound, don't make a track here, because I was using only the patterns. You must open the piano roll, this is what, and then I was like, hey. And then there's a mixer there, you can master this thing, you can do this and that. This is how we add the vocals. And I was like, hey, this is new to me. I thought I knew this thing. And then I made a lot of tracks. When you start producing, you make a lot of songs, like more than 100 songs. But no one knows these songs because you don't trust yourself that much. So in 2012, I met Kulan Tawi. Kulan Taweni was a guy from, like, he's studying in Pretoria. He's always coming with new music, but we're not that close. I'm just hearing about it. No, this guy can DJ. He played this. He introduced this song. There was a party, what. And then I met him at the bottle store. And then he said, no, we must try something. We must play house music, introduce house music and the new songs in the village. Let's do this. And then we became friends, and then realized that I can produce, and he was interested in producing because he said he was sharing a room with I don't know what I forgot this, but now he said he's still an underground DJ, but he produces house music professionally. So he said no, he's interested in this thing, and then I showed him around, and then we also performing mixings, songs, playing for people, but we never played our songs. So now that he is interested in producing, and he believe that the songs that I have, no, they make sense, we can publish these things. And then he said to me, let's host an event. I don't know what was 2012 June or 2013 June, but it was on the 21st. It was a battle of the DJs, but we were using computers. So we arranged groups from various villages and from town. So when the date arrives, people are scared to come and play because now everyone is talking about this thing on Facebook. It was hyped up, and it was a free interest gig. We never actually, Kulani and his brothers and some comrades once made a gig where people had to pay, but with me, we never